Hello, loves. Hello. It's Jean Marie Scapura, channel of the Masters for Mastery Meditation and communing with the Masters. I just finished my Mastery Meditation, which I do every Sunday, live at approximately 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm just really feeling called to be back on with you guys. The calling is so strong, so strong. Just to be with you and to speak and to transmit the energy. It's really strong in me. Without sounding egotistical, I do have a very powerful attunement energy that comes through me from the masters and other light beings, and it transmits in energy, healing, powerful healing. It also transmits in words and messages that I'm inspired. I am a channel of the Ascended Masters. I channel other light beings like Lord Metatron and Lord Melchizedek, also known as Archangel Metatron. I channel a group of 7 masters, or 7 seats. There's more than 7, but 7 amazing masters that started communicating with me at least 20 years ago, but more solidly, 10 years ago, it became more solid. They were, way back then when I wanted to be doing what I'm doing now, I was too shy. I didn't have I felt the calling, but I had a lot of blocks, a lot of fears. And then I got that all cleared with the session I did with a powerful healer. And that helped so much. And then I just continued on the spiritual journey, and I just kept raising my vibration. So so I just I channel a council of 7. So it's it seems like the lead person, the lead master is beloved, and forgive me if I'm incorrect, but I think this is correct. So I'm going with what I'm getting. See, there's the doubt coming in. Person mind, we just have to keep gently, I say sometimes kicking it to the curb, or gently telling the person mind, it's okay, I've got this. Actually, the more loving is the better. I've got this. The person mind wants to come in and it wants to help us. It doesn't realize. And if we calm the person mind down by saying, it's okay, I've got this, don't worry, I'm okay. I don't need you right now. I don't need you. I'm okay. Relax. Higher self is working with me. Higher mind is in charge now, and I'm okay. And that kind of soothes the person mind, the ego, soothes it. And that's when it was explained to me that way. I was the most that I resonated with that the most, because it's not trying to kill the ego or get rid of the ego or fight with the ego. It's trying to, the idea of calming the ego. It's okay, relax, I've got this. Thank you for trying to help me. I've got it. I'm working with my higher self, which is taking care of everything. If I need you, I will call upon you to help me do the grocery shopping or whatever. So beloved Sanat Kamara is one of the lead, I think, in this council of 7. He hails from the planet of Venus. He's very, very powerful. I don't do a lot of research on them. I'd rather have it channeled through me. If I'll go with my guidance. If I feel called to read about them, I will. But I'd rather just get it pure. So beloved Sanat Kamara hails from Venus, and he's a very powerful, very, very powerful master. And then there is Master Kutumi, who is I believe they call him the Master of Education. So that's pretty cool. And he's got a very powerful energy. There is a beloved lady, Kuan Yin, and she shares a seat with her her twin flame, Master Lao Tzu. Lady Kuan Yin, beloved Lady Kuan Yin, is the goddess of compassion and mercy. And she also works with abundance, helping to bring in abundance to your life. You can Google all these masters and get the different information about people who've channeled the information. You can also speak to them yourselves. This is changing. This is the beauty. Wake up and use your talents so that they share one seat. So that's 3. There is beloved Jesus, of course, beloved Jesus. Whew, in many of our hearts. He's been in my heart since I've been a child. Without attending any church or Sunday school, we had no religious upbringing or going to church upbringing at all. My father he told us he was from Europe and he was beaten by the nuns when he was a little boy. I'm not, poo-pooing any religion. I'm sure it has a place in many of your lives. And so he was just completely not wanting to push religion on us. And his philosophy, my father's philosophy, was practice the golden rule, be good and honest, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Be good and honest and fair and, be kind and all that kind of stuff. And that was a pretty good religion, I think. Although I did have an aching in my heart to go to church. And I think I went a couple of times when I was young, but I felt very out of place because it's something I was completely unfamiliar with. So that's also beloved Jesus, and he shares the seat with beloved Mother Mary. And so I think they speak for themselves. Beloved Jesus is here to teach us about peace and love thy neighbor. And beloved Mother Mary she helps a lot with the children. She's the mother, and she helps with the children. Outside of this group, there's another beloved mother, which is Divine Mother Kali, who's also very powerful. And I have worked with her in the past, but that's a quick aside. So, and then there is beloved El Moria. He is the Just Do It Master. That's what I always get to say about him, the Just Do It Master. Yeah, so that's the team. Something's telling me there might be another one that I didn't mention. There is another being that is in this group. She's not an ascended master. She's called my muse. They told me she's my muse, and her name is Tita Laquaria. So it's good for me to call upon Tita Laquaria when I want to do some artistic things like painting, which I don't do enough of yet. So I'd like to incorporate more of that kind of activity, like creativity stuff. So thank you, beloved Tita Laquaria. That name came to me years and years and years ago out of nowhere. So about a decade ago, after I had a clearing and I became more, I had a huge shift, and I became, my mind became more still. The fearful thoughts were just gone. It was a beautiful experience. I was actually at a meditation retreat at the time and reached out to another healing person and received that. And so then, oh boy, I'm just in beautiful healing energy. After that, when I was talking to the masters, okay, I'm just going to do a little aside again. Previously with this, when my desire to teach, I knew I was meant to be a teacher healer with no understanding of everything about it. And I just kept thinking I had to create courses. That's what my mind came up with. Well, you have to have a course. You have to offer a course. And I did. I did offer some meditation programs, which were very well received by professionals, by, some people in the army. It was near an army base that I offered it further up north. And there was a judge, and there was a nurse, and a teacher, and it was great, and it was great. People loved it. But it was quite blocked. So even though I was blocked, I was still offering it. It was still going really well. But I still had a lot of fear in me, but I still went forward with it. I had a couple of really good friends that helped me. They were very spiritual, and it all came together beautifully. So I have to think about how well it came together. I put some flyers up, and these people came to the course. And I also did other groups with meditation, and they were very well received. So, I don't always remember these things. But I wasn't channeling as such. I thought I had to research and write these courses out and give handouts out and all that kind of stuff. But, so finally, back to when I got that attunement, I received an attunement, and my mind got clear of all the fears. And then, backing up again, back to the previous, before the big shift I had about 10 years ago, I did speak to the masters somewhat. And I remember saying, almost like crying and saying, I really want to teach, but I don't know how to do it. I really want to be a teacher, and I don't know, I can't create a course. Every time I tried to start writing a course, it just got blocked. And so finally they said to me, they were laughing, and it was so much fun to laugh with them, and they are very humorous, a lot. And they love the humor, which is very uplifting. And the humor part of it was, they said, you think you have to do the work? All you have to do is show up, and we're going to do everything. So that's what's happening now, finally. There's no efforting. I don't prepare anything with these talks, much like other beings who channel. I just have to prepare, to show up and, have the camera, have the time, have the date. But I don't have to write a course or create a program. I just have to be a channel. So finally, after that clearing, that big attunement that I had, they came to me loud and clear, this council of 7, and another spiritual friend sort of predicted this was going to be happening, and it came together, and I got that. They said to me loud and clear, this was beautiful. They said, your role, I was told that I was a spiritual catalyst, and my role was to be a spiritual catalyst, not to write courses. And then the masters came to me and said, your role as a spiritual teacher is to offer attunements. We will play through you like a symphony, and the melody will be exactly what the person or the group needs at the time. And of course, I felt it, and it was 100%. And I got it, and I was so then I just got guidance to start. It was like case studies to start. I got called to start offering attunements right away. And I just contacted certain people that were on the spiritual community, and I called them. I didn't even know. Some of them lived in England. One of my friends, a spiritual friend that I met at a retreat, I called her in England, Anna, and I called this other guy, and she agreed, and a couple of other people, and I just started offering them, and they were we were gasping. It was so strong, it felt like a fire hose coming out of my solar plexus. It was and it was just people were going when I was just doing individuals to see how it was going. I was guided to do that. Comments were I'll never be the same again. It was so powerful, and huge shifts and huge clearings that just came through me. I was just, one gentleman said his spine straightened out after years of suffering, and his pain went away, and it was just miraculous. I was just thrilled. And then I got the calling to offer regular group stuff, and the name of that was called Communing with the Masters. And I did that for about quite a few months, and it was channeled. It was channeled trips. There's got to be another word for it. We went on spaceships. We were with the masters. We were in arenas. we were received with all robes and scepters and headpieces. This was channeled. I didn't plan one drop of it. As soon as we started, they were journeys. They're spiritual journeys. Oh my gosh, it was out of this world, and I don't think I recorded almost any of them. But someday when I get the right team together, I'm putting it out there for my team to help me with all of this. I know there's a bigger thing in store. I feel it. I feel myself. I see myself on the stage. I've seen it for ages, and just events and so on and so forth. So my heart desired just to come on and present. I couldn't ignore the calling. I just finished my mastery meditation. It's like, you need to be there. You need to be out there. You need to be out there offering what's coming through. You know, what's happened. I just saw a medical medium last week and received a huge light blast, many light blasts to the whole audience. And this has shifted me. So my calling to be out there more is even stronger now. And I can't deny it. I can't block it. I feel unstoppable in terms of being here, speaking with you, and transmitting words and energy to you. So, what else? I think that's... Let's see what it's coming through. What else is coming through? So we had those experiences where I did the weekly group calls. We did it on... Zoom wasn't very big then at that point, about 10 years ago, so we were doing Skype. And some of it was live and some of it was not. Like some of it, everybody was on the call together, so we could all talk. And then we varied it to see how it would go. So because we wanted the best reception. And so after that, doing that for several months, then it just changed. The sessions changed to less of journeys. We had huge healing journeys, huge activations. We were on spaceships. We were in healing chambers. We were given robes with gems to, activate us. We had so many activations, so many healings, so much transformation. Was super magical. And we had a beautiful group. And then it just got, I guess that was all cleared. And then the next phase was mainly energy with some words. It wasn't going on journeys anymore. And who knows what the future holds. Who knows if we'll be going to the pyramids together. I don't know what the future holds. Anyway, I've been called to come on from my being, not from my mind, not from the person saying, let's do this. It's just like, I can't stop what's coming through. It can't be stopped. But it's beyond words. Amazing, the feeling just to be speaking with you and to be transmitting energy with you. So I think that's all for this call right now. I hope you enjoyed my little talk right now. Feel free to join Mastery Meditation every Sunday at 10 a.m. I do get started a little bit after the hour sometimes. Sometimes I have a little challenge with time. I think because there's no time, but I'm not used to working with time all the way we are in our human ways. So anyways, much love. I'm doing a lot of channeling with groups and teams of people. So it's very deep. I'm very deep into this. I'll share a lot more with you in the future. Much love. Please enjoy. Please feel free to share. There's energy coming through here as well as words. And I'll be doing a lot more. I don't know exactly. It is going to be powerful, though. It's going to be more than just every Sunday now. Much love, much love, much love. Bye for now.